All right, my people, how you doing, man? I know. People are so excited. Ooh, all right, so it looks like I'm very loud. Just speak here. Let me reduce it small. Okay, so today is March 9, 2025, according to Gregorian calendar. Hmm? And excuse me. Equally so, it is Ramadan 9. Hmm? According to the Gregorian calendar. Is it not fabulous? I can remember way back over 40 years ago, fast month used to be March. And it come by the March. And March in Liberia, typically, kind of like dry season. And so let me adjust this computer a little bit. Something going on here, trying to get adjusted a little bit. So it used to be, the ground used to be really, really super dried. If I'm not mistaken, that was the time we used to plant the rice, on the farm. Um, February, March, somewhere there. It should be very, very dry. In addition to that, there were the concern that why the Arabic month and the English month cannot be the same. It always flipping one way or the other. And majority of our people in the interior they go by seeing the moon. And the Arabic calendar go by that too, especially for sightings of the Ramadan. To sight the moon, we have to see it. So our old people always have some conflicting information when it came to the fast month. And even scholars have that problem. You see where around the world, Muslim Jama will celebrate the end of Ramadan at different day, different time. So I think things are getting better. That is the point I'm trying to make here. As we age and the world continue to be a global war, especially the issue of technology, internet technology, social media technology. Now we got AI. Some people are not even able to meet up with the technology brought forth or brought to bear by the inventions of computers, microcomputer. And now the big one they had before that was whole house or whole room. The smaller one. And then we got into this thing called internet. Some of us still trying to get adjusted with that. Now the social media pop up. Boop! Now we're inside. Some of us we still getting adjusted to that way of life. And few days ago, few weeks ago, let me say a few months ago, the actual inventions of the AI pop up. They started to research everything, but it actually pop up now, and the issue of mitigation and making it better, for example, it is underway, but companies, the military been using it already, and a lot of people are going for it. I haven't gone for it yet because I'm trying to understand all the small thing, but the little one that I've been using on my computer system because I got a Microsoft subscription. When you have a Microsoft subscription, those who know what I'm talking about, everything that pop up just pop up on you too, and everything just get better. So first and foremost, as always, I want to appreciate my God first and foremost for everything. in the midst of everything. And I want to send a special shout out to our brothers and sisters in Islam across the globe. And want to wish them happy Ramadan. And we ask our good God to grant all the necessary deeds that will take us to paradise and that will sanitize our fast. Whether we do it good or we do it good, or we do it right or not, regardless of where we are, we ask Allah Almighty to sanitize our fast and to make it a better one, so that we, in our own person, and our family, and folks in our corner, we all can have that shower of blessing from you, Allah. You and only you. The fact that we are here on this planet they call Earth, we are sinful people. And you want us to change. And the change process is ongoing. And I don't want to appear or sound like a preacher, but make unto all according to our brother Costa. On a serious note, love is good. And being a Muslim, I think it's a good thing. It is a good thing. It is something I refer to as a form of purity. Almost on a daily basis, we are reminded on an hourly basis to perform a duties of submission to God. God and only God. Capital G-O-D. That's it. And because of that, it helps to straighten us. Regardless of what kind of situation we're in, we are always reminded that we are an empty matter without Him. But with Him, we are filled with the spirits of goodness and doing things right. So this is a Ramadan version of Kangoma'S Multi-Services Consulting, KMC for short, LLC, affordable family-based immigration, visa, and income tax consultancies. So this is what we do for living at this time, okay? So I've come to you early this morning based on America's time, especially Central Time. According to my local time here is 7:38 a.m. And you know, we the Bani people will call it Soji, okay? So it is intentional so that some people can go to bed right now, especially those who are Muslim. All we finish eating not too long. We finish drinking enough hot water because we got to push a day all the way to the end of sunset. Sunrise and sunset. We're not supposed to eat, according to Islam. We're not supposed to drink water. We're not supposed to do certain things. The one we're able to, things that we're able to avoid, things that can practically mess with our fast. We should avoid it. The one we're able to avoid it, especially in the West. The Quran will do that. The one we can avoid, we must ask Allah to forgive us because we're not able to avoid that one. So we finish eating plenty already, some of us. And some people usually after the 6 o'clock prayer, they can go by the bed. I did my own, I go by the bed. I sit in now, yeah. Right here, I sit in now. To share this information with folks that need it. And even you that don't need it, please share the show. Please, somebody could need it. Right in your corner. So it is good. We are getting better. And life is becoming so interesting and passionate. You know, there are certain things you do, you make $1 or $2 out of it. But the benefit people get is more than the $1 or $2 that you get from them. And that is what KMC is doing right now. I feel so grateful to my God that I'm able to do what I'm doing to impact people in real time. In this America, when it comes to paperwork, when it comes to document business about immigration, when it comes to visa business, to get visa from the U.S. Embassy to come to the country and live here, even the visiting visa, it's not fun. I'm not joking. Legally, it's not a joke. And to add more, I don't know how the people say it, but it was really tough, but it even became tougher to get a single paperwork out to start to finish. When COVID came and followed by Donald Trump's first term anti-immigration, legal immigration. So I just have to say, God, thank you every day that I continue to get additional energy, additional idea, and even to return to the classroom to do certain coursework to enhance my capacity to be able to do better when it comes to this paperwork. It's not easy. You will not believe it until you find yourself into it. And I don't care how long you've been in America, if you don't have immigration clearance to say you can do that, you can do that, you can do that. You yell, but you're not yell. How you looking? And what we're doing right now, oh my goodness. People are just pulling in telling me thank you. The last 72 hours and more, some of my clients, the way we say it in America, but in our Liberian community we say customers, I got 6 interviews scheduled at the U.S. Embassy. And the folks are extremely grateful to their God first. And they keep telling me thank you. And I got one customer that got their visa. That visa been pending. And thank God the person from Lofa County. My big brother. I ain't going to call you there. He called me there for Saturday. He was so much overwhelmed because we've been tracking this visa for his wife. She went to the interview and they put her on administrative processing. And you know what administrative processing is. It is so stressful. Every day you're thinking, what's going on? What are people then looking for on me? So finally, day before yesterday, oh my God, visa. But I was tracking the door. I kept telling him, I see nothing on the thing standing. You're going to get there. Don't worry. The other family do the same thing. I was tracking it for them. Finally, they make a visa. Oh my God, it's a relief. I'm not joking you. And the embassy is so annoying. You can send a 1 million email. They might not even address the issue you cited in that email. They just say a bug feedback. I'd rather deal with immigration here and visa people, National Visa Center, to deal with the embassy across the globe, U.S. embassies. But anyway, the bottom line is we are able to do it legally, the way the law requires, and we work our folks through and get it out. That's all that matters. Come and pursue your own American dream. That's it. So, my people, I want to send a special shout to all my Bandi people in Bandi this morning. Just to tell them thank you for getting me to where I am. Especially my parents and my elder brothers and sisters for everything they are doing to bless me to keep going in my little corner. So, in the blighting, I will say, Sungange, Fulutavunga Wanga How. I will say, Ho, second one, Bongonga Londa Ho. I will say, Kaka, Gonga Bomu Wayamba, nga sunguse maso moso vanio maso ma vanio ngonga anda ho ngonga kanga saga mo pale fa won ho au ha nga fulotavungo ndoni na se muvuli ase hawo aro kanga fulopungo maho loru kamo kole aso fele kero anga fulopungo maho loru kamo vula sunga ngoma ngonga kanga hawo musungulo kwa hengo ngandu hu yangi ngonga na kanga hawo na rongo mukpale amofere mo akanga hawo mukpale sungusi avla moima sungu ho sidita suso matiarare ke moima sungu ho ngonga kanga hawo musungu yapunga nduhu ya mukpale fofo so awuse kaka hawasugo ure na ngusole ngoshe wao ha wante ngosole ngwa bandiatini kawahe wugisia gutenga ngure na ngure frengwe na hawasuko sole ngo danga ngure gloglo ngo so awubaka kakandema ho keke o mekefa o majene awubaka ngombenda kahanga anga easy kahanga that one that bandi that I think that English bandi na kahanga nga one so awubaka kaka ho awubaka ulombena no wita ho ko halo klava kahanga nga one no mbena awayanga fe no niyo ni abe no nga fe nga ulambe no wa ho du yange he wuye ulambe no wa ho de panabanda heje na ni abe na so nga nata hewu ya ke wa nga afere yo no luhu ya nga ola masuba ndo resu ma wo hanga ni nga vanda ndo resu ma olupu nga ni e ma se wanga na I know some people are going to say, why they can't be talking his data yet, but I gotta talk my data because I'm able to speak it. Look, Liberian people then. They don't surprise anybody, okay? And me, I understand it. So, the black dinner, Ubaka, Benanga Beua, Amasa, Amadina, okay? So, before I get started with the show, my big sister, yeah, Sister Nora had a bandage, she start washing straight. Sister Nora, good morning. She way in Delaware there. She on now. Okay, so big sister, please share the show, okay? So I want to recognize certain people before we start the show. I'm just going to talk a little bit and get out of here. I want to recognize our brother here, Moses Momoru. Thank you for joining from Iowa. Our brother Rosani, Amara Rosani today from South Korea. How are you, my brother? Thank you for joining. My own daughter is right here. We're in LRB, Pinsway City, GSA Road Community, right? My J, how you doing, girl? Are you a good girl? I don't know. Hopefully you try to be a good girl, okay? Our own brother is visiting LRB. We live in the same community before. He's visiting right now and he's watching. Samuel, make sure you share the show, okay? Samuel Johnson is watching live from LRB. He said he went to Satan. He got Sheen to get down from his car. So he parked by the people. You see? He said, how bad Liberian people? The man live in Satan. The man come to America. After 7 years, he go back to Liberia. He go visit the people in Satan. He said he's not able to get that. Because the family people not there. He told the family people from there, carry them all the way to New Matadi. The man told me, so I said, the man, that's my brother. So Samuel is visiting Liberia, but Samuel went to his own community, Samuel said, Bro Francis, he told me yesterday, he said, Bro Francis, it's not easy in the country. It's not easy. He said, the place we used to talk the politics, 2005 election, I'm able to get on. Abu stayed there, that they full of me that was in the outside. He said, Abu stay here, but I'm not able. So my people, on the serious note, especially those of us that come from Liberia. I'm not talking about other African countries. My people, yeah, I get it. People are suffering, I get it. But LIB, born and raised. Oh God, it's not easy. If your God help you through somebody that brought you to this country, this great country called America, regardless of everything that's going on. People say, it's too hard to wake up to go to work. I'm so stretched out. I am this, I am that. Okay. But guess what? It's still better than the place we come from. It's still better than the place we come from. And the place you get to do is to get out of the airplane. When you get out of the airplane and get on the shores of Liberia, you start to catch the difference instantly. I know. Nowhere like home. I get it. But that home, you don't get nothing out of that home. Just the heat will change your complexion. The heat. And just imagine you live in a country where I want to politics today, but I'm getting closer to it. You live in a country where 0.1% are the only one I can afford. Some are not lying to me. I was in Liberia a few months ago. I got back here October 3rd, 2024. I got to sit down and get down. Anyway, I speak to folks. If I can buy a tie for them, I do. University graduates are sitting now on the roadside doing winners. That's the little they got there. They ain't got no job. Some of them want a job, they ain't got it. So every year, even if you got a cartoon pushing job, tell your God thank you and tell that person thank you that brought you. Tell them thank you. Because they took you from dust to grace. Him only though. I'm talking about that your spiritual thing. No, that's not what I'm talking. Because I see some people with real anger in this country against people that brought them to this country. I'm fasting. I won't go there. I'm telling you. Samuel Johnson and I, we spoke yesterday. And we live in the same city, by the way. He used to be in Florida. He came to Granville. Samuel not going to have no problem with me. Leave me alone, okay? I'm my brother. The thing I'm talking the truth. Okay? I'm telling you. You gotta try to be nice. Even you want to be nice, maybe, but just have that small thank you. Englishmen from England call it gratitude. That's all you need. Tell the person thing. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Go your way. But if you put it in trouble, your conscience and that guilt will live with you for the rest of your life. You will have no peace in your heart. I'm serious. I see it. So, I'm so passionate about this immigration stuff, So, my people, y'all share the show. And you know what? My 2 numbers are open every single day. Every single day. If you call, you don't get me at that time. You text me, I'm gonna reach out to you. I forgot about recognizing folks here. Okay, let's continue with the recognition. Okay, Samuel Johnson, my brother, enjoy yourself. But this is my advice to you. You're watching the show and you gotta follow my advice because I'm your big brother, okay? Please go back to Satan and get down from your car and speak to the people. That's what we do. We're supposed to do. And that's what I do. When I go back to my local community and get them. If I get 10 that I share with the people, it costs me to buy a type for everybody. I will buy and drink it just to share with them. Go back to your local community, regardless of how it looks like. Get down to that same attire shop and buy a type for everybody. If you get more than that, do more. At that moment. Speak to them, chat with them, and go where you got to go. That's my advice. Please go back to Satan and speak to people. I don't say you must go and go all over the whole community. No, that's not what I say. Go there, Get down on that road there. The attache already there. You told me yesterday. It's still there in that true. And speak to folks. If you get $20 or $10, share with them. If you want to drink the attache because you come from America, that one that your story, but me I can drink it. Because that thing is hot in the pot. They put it in, I will take it and drink it. If possible, I'll eat peanuts. Raw peanuts. Huh? We do that in addition to telling our God thank you, to also make the people to feel that you're not different. It's just an opportunity that God offered you at that time. Hmm? And that's how we're supposed to do it. Real human beings. Hmm? So, Isiga Saw. Good afternoon, my friend from Liberia, Monrovia, Gary Street. All right. So how you doing? Welcome on board. Please share the show. Joseph Kamakali. Thank you for joining us. John Koba from Liberia. Thank you for joining us. Marba Kane. Thank you for joining us from New Jersey Estate, Liberia. Thank you for joining us this time. Please share the show. Please share the show. All right. So far, so good. Those are the people that join me. Okay, my own friend and brother is on here on the other side. Comrade Cadret. TK Harry Johnson. How you doing, brother? Who here again? My own small sister watching. Manjama, do not thank you for watching. Please share the show. Okay. Let me see who here again. Okay. So far, so good. That's it for now. Remiko. Okay, is watching. Thank you for joining us. Nora, big sister Nora. Thank you for joining us. Okay. All right, so far so good. That's it for now. So my people, how you doing again? Everybody, if I didn't call your name, just sorry. It's not on purpose, okay? We can't call everybody in sometime, but I just want to say thank you plenty for joining me to listen to this good news. On immigration, visas, and income tax. We've been talking a lot and we're going to keep talking because we are building the brand. When we're done with it, maybe TK Johnson will be our account manager. They made the accounting all the way to the to graduate level. So we hire TK Johnson to do our accounting system for us. Okay. My people, they cold giving me hard time a little bit, but I'm fighting it, North Dakota is extremely cold, but this year we didn't receive much snow. However, the cold was just to the extreme. 2 to 3 weeks ago, coming this way, it been fluctuating. The temperature go up to 25, 30, and by the time we lower, it drop -0. So that one got me messed up a little bit, but I'm taking some over-the-counter medication. I'm supposed to take it 3-4 times a day, every 4 hours, but because I'm fasting, I can only take it 2 times. So it keep dragging out. But I'm not cutting my fast for that because I don't want to. Oh God. So let's get to the issue. Okay, so folks, everything you see on the screen, let me see whether I can better position myself so you can see a little more. Everything you see on the screen, that's what we do for living. So I know our telephone numbers are painted on the show. And beside that, you can go on Liberate Today Facebook page and get our telephone numbers there. In addition to that, it is also on the flyer on the show, which is actually my background right now. Both numbers are on WhatsApp, as you can see it. Our website is also on the flyer, as you can see it right there. Our business email address is right there. It's kind of long, but that's the way it is. We're just sorry about that, but that's it. So, folks, I trying to stay away from politics this time because this is fast mode. My politics can be very, very, very straight to the point and raw dog. So I don't want to go there this morning, even though I know you all like brain people, you all like politics business. If I start talking about Joseph Waka just now, penny people will come. But I want to talk about my uncle this morning because I fast month. So I will let it slide for now. I will just be talking about, whenever I come on the show now, I will talk about this business. I will leave Joseph back a little bit until the fast month is concluded. Then we'll go back to our normal routine. Because you know why? We supported him, and even if we did not support him, he promised all the Liberian people to do better, and he got to do better. That's all that is about, okay? He must do better. For Liberia to be okay. We say perfect. No, that's not what we say. Just do something for Liberia to be okay. A little bit fair. So, again, those of you that know me already, like my brother TK Johnson and my other brother Samuel Johnson. They already know me. They know my name. But those of you that just coming on the show, you don't know me, you don't know my name. My name is Francis K. Duno. I'm the founder and CEO of Kangoma'S Multi-Services Consulting, KMC, LLC for short. What we do is we do something we call affordable family-based immigration, visa, income tax, and life insurance consultancies. That's what we do. Plus more, by the way. So everything you think on, the one you're not thinking about immigration, U.S. immigration, just so you know, not Canada. I'm not doing Canada, my people. Just so you know, I'm not doing Canada, yeah? I'm only doing America. And this America here is United States of America. Any part of the world you are, or any part of the world your loved one is, and you are here, you get a green card, for example, or you are a citizen of the United States, and you want to bring somebody to this country, whether the husband or wife, or maybe your small children and your baby children, maybe your parents, that is mom and dad, by extension, your adopted child or children, meaning you went to court and legally got a possession to say this child is your child, or these two children are your children, yes, we can do the paperwork for you. If you married to a man and that man got children, that your stepchildren. If you married to a woman and that woman got children, that your stepchildren, we can bring all of them to America legally. The law says so. That's what we're doing here. Beside that one, if you are in America here and you've been here for at least 5 years and more, you won't do your citizenship yet. It is about time you do your citizenship. We'll walk you through. Trust me, we'll do it for you. I'm not joking. That's what we're doing here. And you know the good news about it? This is all we're doing for a living right now. Trust me. Our own cartoon we're pushing you, according to Eugene Fagon. Our own cartoons here we're pushing in clean clothes. We're pushing our cartoon. Play the cartoons. Yeah. Our own cartoon pushing job here. Right there. They talking now a part of it. Some people say when the children get BB, they become adult, you can't bring them again. The law now say so. U.S. immigration law now say so. The law say immediate relatives and alien relatives preference or preferences. That is too technical for you. Don't worry about that one. Just leave that one there. When you call me, then we'll talk it. And we'll talk it the LRB way, the way you understand it. How we're talking. My DV people then. Those of you that play the DV, You won. You didn't play with your children. You go to the embassy, you say you not get no child. Even though you get child, or maybe you get children, but you not tell the people. You come to America now, you're missing your children and you want to bring them, but you finish telling the people you not get no child or you not get no children. According to the law, American people then say, when you do that, when you come and you tell them say you get children, it means you lie. You lie on an oath. And when you lie on an oath, it's not good. They say so, they're not me. We part in like bro, we can do that in small, it's oral. But American people say not alright. If you are in that situation, give me a call. Whether you man or you woman, don't worry about that. Just give me a call. Give me a call. We'll use the law to work it out. And you know, sometimes some people say, oh, brother friend say 18 years black. I say, man, you want to think for the people or you want to think for yourself? For me, I want to think for nobody. I want to think for myself. If I think it for you now, then you got to pay me. No, you got to pay me for that one. Give me something so I can think for you and write for you. But when it comes to immigration paperwork in the country, don't worry about how long it will take, how long it will not take. Just do it and give it to them and wait. Because let me tell you something. Even if somebody in Liberia is your adult child, let's just take it for a typical example. Because the law says, American Immigration Law 1964, 1965, around that corner, they call it INA. Immigration and Nationality Act. Passed by Congress, United States Congress. And signed into law by the President of the United States at that time. That law says, when your adult child hit 21 and above, their processing time get extended up to 10 years. That's what the law say. The law now say, when your child is 21 and above, you can't file for them no more. No, the law not say that. The law say when they hit 21 and above, the way we say in our own Liberian English, when we file out other people, it will stay long. That's all the law say. So now, let's take it for 21. Let's do small math here. Let's say your adult child is 21 years old. You file for them. We're taking the big number. Number 10. 10 years. In 10 years time, if they come to the country here, in 10 years time, by the time they get here, my people, they will be 31 years old. That one a bad thing. That person is supposed to work all the way to 67. The law says so. 67 years, they will work. So they will start from that 31 and work all the way to 67. So they literally got 36 years to work. And the progress that we make, depending on their own desire, when they get here, the progress that we make, if they have stayed in Liberia, they're never going to have that kind of progress. That positive impact that they will make on their own life and the life of people in their corner. In the real world, legally, American immigration law or immigration system, like Donald Trump will say, it is a chain migration. It is true. It is a chain migration. I came on DV, right? Y'all know how many people I bring 7 people, me and I had my own. And I bring 7 people in that country. You know what I have done for them? By bringing them just in the country, regardless of what they done to me? Beside their God in heaven, I practically impacted their lives for the rest of their generation. In my mind, based on my thinking, there is no monetary attachment to that. You actually need to pay any amount of money, as long as you get it, to help your loved one to come to this country. Sometimes Liberian people, they are a little bit skeptical. I don't want to bring them before, they can't tell me I do nothing for them. Ingratitude, just to call it, call law matter short. Ingratitude. Some people have fear for that. Even relationship. Oh, I want to bring a man, or I want to bring a woman before, thing, then they not want me again, and all that thing. You know what? I tell them, deal with your internal system. Whatever your desire is telling you, your heart is telling you, go in that direction. If your heart is telling you to do it, just do it and leave the rest with God. If they come, you process their paper, they say they didn't want you again. Let it go. Because you can't handle that. Anything inside somebody's stomach, they're pretending to you to help them, and you finally help them. That's all you can do. The one inside their stomach, you're not seeing it, they show you something different. That's deception. I get it. I get it. But you just gotta be who you are. Because you know what? Even God in heaven that created us and created the heaven and earth, somebody that he created went against him. So what about you and I? Think about that. And because of that, whether you are a believer in the teachings of Jesus Christ, for example, or you are somebody that believes in the Holy Quran, for example, God in heaven says, regardless of the situation we are in, we should graciously appreciate him. We should praise him. Whether that bad time or good time, God says so. They're not me, and you all know it. So anybody in my mind, based on my own interpretation, you will do good for, and they use that your own good against you, it will go against them. I don't care how long it takes. So do your part. Don't worry about that. If you can sincerely help somebody, and you get a hand to help them, including bringing them to this country, bring them. When they come, they turn against you, leave them with their conscience and with their God. Let God take care of that. Don't get yourself hard time. Just do that. Yeah, I know it because I'm inside. I put your sorrow. That's how you looking. The weather is getting better now, actually, but we already got the situation going on. So that is that. So the definition of family base is not the way we define family in Liberia. It is based on the American system. So this one here, the family definition here is whether you own green card or you're citizen. Let me start with the green card. When you own green card, whether you're man or you're woman, as long as you're 21 years of age and above, you can bring your husband or you can bring your wife. You can bring your biological children, the children that you born in yourself. You can bring your stepchildren, and you can bring your adopted children. That the family-based definition there. When you are on green card, that is right there and not passing down, that all the laws say you can do, that the only people you can sponsor on a family-based immigration system. And even if somebody came from Africa, they came to America on visiting visa, and you and them make love, for example, you love each other, you can get married. You can get married, and we can use that paper to adjust their status from visiting visa to permanent resident, which is green card. If your adult child find their way, they're in Africa, they get on program, they come here, and you already here, you the man or you the pa. As long as you're 21 years of age and above, if you below that, you can. The law says so. You can also adjust them. I hate to say it's on the other side of marriage. No. When you're adjusting somebody based on marriage, you use a marriage certificate. When you're adjusting somebody based on biological relationship, you use a birth certificate. If immigration want any additional information, once that document is submitted, they do the initial review, they will call for it. Yeah, you can do that too. That phase number 1, the process of family base, okay? Phase 2 is when you become citizen. When you become citizen now, then you get all the immigration benefits in terms of fighting for people. In addition to what you can do when you are on green card now, when you become citizen, you're able to bring your parents, regardless of their age. Your mom and dad, you can bring them, but you have to be 21. That's the golden rule. You must be 21 and above. You can bring your parents at that point. Number 2, you can bring your brothers and sisters, regardless of their age or ages. You can bring all of them. If you want, once you get the money. When you are a U.S. citizen, you can bring your brother. You can petition to bring your brothers and your sisters to this country. The other one you can do when you are a U.S. citizen is you can bring your boyfriend or you can bring your girlfriend on the fiancé visa. Those are things you cannot do when you are on green card. No, you cannot bring your boyfriend or your girlfriend on a fiancé visa when you are on green card. No, you cannot. You're not qualified. There are other technical stuff attached to each petition or each category. We cannot talk about those technical aspects of it on the show. When you call me, we'll talk about them. What you can do to get started. All right? So, that is that. Like I said, those of you that want to do the citizenship, it is good to do it. Because the point here is, when you do your citizenship, you've been here 5 years at least, you don't need to renew your green card anymore. And you get to qualify for all these categories I just talked about in terms of filing for people. So we're also doing that. Citizenship, we're doing that. So those of you that are coming to this country, I know on the border side got kind of slowed down a little bit, but people are still finding their way out. Whether you keep on visiting visa here to America from your home country, regardless of where you come from, or you cross the border, even though Donald Trump said no way right now, I don't know, some people maybe say making their way through. If you make a decision not to go back for whatever reason, and you are interested in filing asylum, you need to give me a call so that we can provide guidance for you. All right? That's what you need to do. If you want to do asylum, you came to the country, you came on visa, or you come on no visa, you found your way here. How you did it, how you didn't do it, it's not important to me. But you are here. So give me a call. Then we'll talk it from there, okay? That's those of you that are keen, you're far for your loved one, they are here. You're in process, they are green card here. First time green card people. Give me a call so we can get your green card ready to go to your door. Work permit people, regardless of the category, whether the initial work permit request or the renewal, we are able to get it done for you. Those of you that came to this country, how you came, how you didn't come, it don't matter. And you got deported to your home country. And you've been out there for at least 10 years now, send they deported you for whatever reason. Besides murder. Because no murder, you're not going free. Okay? Give me a call. We'll talk about it. Maybe we can help to bring you back to America. the law will give you second chance. Okay? Everybody, whether that green card, whether that work permit, or whether that DV visa, everything, including asylum, give me a call. Everything is here on the list plus more. Okay? So the other one here is fiancé visa, DV visa, work visa, student visa, and visiting visa. If you are thinking about inviting somebody, for example, to come and visit with you, maybe you're having wedding this summer, or maybe your child is graduating this summer, whether from college or high school, visiting visa is the best part. And the good news for Liberians, for example, the U.S. Embassy in Liberia, now the wait time for visiting visa is about 1 to 2 weeks, which is really good. So we gave her all the information, we put in the application, boom, 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 done. Everything finished. Okay? Fiancé visa, yes, we're doing that too. If you win the DV, yes. If you get employer here that hire you, based on your own skill, there's a technical detail attached to that. We can help them to file a petition too. Student visa, you know how it works, right? We got to find university here for you that will admit you, and then we do the rest of the process. Everything got technical details, all right? So the other one is AOS. You can see it up there. AOS paperwork preparation. AOS stands for affidavit support, okay? Some people then win the DVD and get affidavit support, or maybe they get somebody to offer it, but that person don't know how to prepare the paperwork. Even those who got regular immigrant stuff, like for example, husband filing for wife, wife filing for husband to come, or maybe mom and dad filing for their children to come, this kind of stuff. Everything, according to the U.S. government, affidavit is required. Okay? Everything, regardless of the category, regardless of the relationship, affidavit is required. Now, some people say, what is the affidavit thing here? Like one of my business to ask me, what in the affidavit? And I explained to her, affidavit is a contract between the sponsor here and the U.S. government. Telling the U.S. government, Francis K. Dunner petition for John Brown or petition for Mary Brown to come to this country, and I will be responsible for them for at least 6 months, so that they too can get ready to get out there and pursue their share of the American dream. That's what the affidavit is about. And nothing is a good thing. The reason for that is American government do not want you to come to this country where you know nobody, you come as an immigrant. So where do you get started from? And you are not a refugee. Refugee don't need affidavit support, because the way the process is done, America is always involved inside the host country. Intelligent communities are involved, and just name it, plenty of people involved, including UNHCR. So refugees don't need affidavit, because they're running away from civil unrest in their home country. But the normal one we're doing, immigrant visa or DV visa and everything, affidavit is required. Especially DV people. You get an affidavit, don't go to that interview. You go to the interview, they will say interview you, but they will pull you on 221G. 221G is outstanding paperwork. Until you can get an affidavit and carry, you're not going to get a visa, even if you qualify for the visa. You're not getting it. That's just why it is. Even regular immigrant visa, whether that your child, whether that your husband, that your wife, all of that, and their attachments. Now, to be able to sign a contract between you and the U.S. government, you got to be here legally. They're not on work permit or on TPS. No, you got to be a minimal green card holder or you are a citizen. And you must attach that your paperwork, copy of your green card or copy of your citizenship. In addition to that, you must be working and your income fall within the threshold of the definition of affidavit of support, which means the person you're sending for or the person that come in, they call the intended immigrant, plus yourself and your children you claim on your taxes. And depending on how many people in your household, every single year March, Department of Health and Human Services come up with the poverty guidelines regarding affidavit of support sponsors. I'm going to go for that anytime soon. So they indicate right there, all other residents, U.S. military on duty, active duty, they got the least income requirement because of their duty as first-class citizen. The rest of us, we are everyday people that got different spot for us. So there were, but hold a minute, some people been asking me, I'm not working, my mom not working, and now can we file for our loved one? The answer is yes. You can file for your loved one. Filing for your loved one, the requirement is not money. It's not bank account or how much in your bank account. It is about your status here in America. Are you a green card holder or a U.S. citizen? That's what matters. When the petition is approved, then we go to the issue of money business. Now, there are so many ways legally you can work around it. Somebody in your community can help you. They call it John sponsor. Meaning, you file a petition for John or you file a petition for Mary Brown, but you're not working. You pass the age. Maybe you retire. Okay? Or maybe you got some form of disability that doesn't permit you to go to work. So your W-2 don't exist. Your 1040 U.S. individual income don't exist. But that doesn't mean you can't file for your loved one. You can still file for that. When USCIS approve it, you go to National Visa Center where the 1040 is required now. You can ask somebody to help you in your community. If you and somebody living under the same roof, for example, you got a relationship, whether that adult child or that brother-in-law or that son-in-law, or maybe that your husband, maybe that your wife or that your boyfriend, that your girlfriend, once they are 21 years of age and above, they can serve as helper for that your loved one to come. Then you got to do form I-130A. I-130A, if I'm not mistaken, that's not the form. It's a different form. That's a different form. I forgot the name. I-131, something like that. But forget about the form. That's a technical detail there. They call it household member contract. Household member contract means the person while you're living under the same roof, you got some form of relationship. So we'll ask the National Visa Center to add that. Then we plug in the person's name, we plug in their income, we plug in their status document, proof of residence, something like that. You stay good. So initially filing the immigration paper, you don't need to be a millionaire. You don't need to even be working if there's a situation that doesn't permit you to go to work. But when the petition is approved, it go to the National Visa Center, then we need to do the affidavit of support. And the affidavit of support, these are the documents that go with affidavit of support. Now, some of you that are filing for your children, some of you that are filing for your husband and wife. Let me go to the children. If you file for your children, the original birth certificate of that child and your original birth certificate, you the man or you the pa, it got to be in the host country. For example, these documents got to be in Liberia because when they go to the interview, the visa counselor is going to request those documents. If you are married and you file for your loved one, as a result of that marriage, the original marriage certificate got to be in Liberia, either with your wife or with your husband. You can do color copy, and you the man or you the woman, you can have that. But the beneficiary need to have that in the host country. And those of you that are trying to do a fiancé visa, if you were ever married, whether that traditional marriage, whether that Christian marriage, whether that Western European marriage, whether that co-value, any kind of form of marriage, you have to be 100% divorced. Divorce. Before that petition is filed. You cannot say our own separation, so you file. No, you defeat the purpose of the fiancé visa. Fiancé visa means prospective husband or prospective wife or prospective spouse. So you can be married to another person, another woman or another man, then you file for another person under the American immigration system. Because United States government say one man, one woman. If you live in Utah, probably that is not the policy on the part of the state. There's a state here in America called Utah. Men are allowed to get multiple wives. Yeah, in America. But the federal government said no. The federal government control immigration. So that is the law. And I mean, I just telling you, okay? Something I wanted to say, I almost forgot. Fiancé visa, was it? Maybe. So, if your partner was married before, and you're trying to do fiancé visa for them, always ask them whether they ever been married before. If they were married before, like people in Liberia who say that DV married, they also have to be clear. Either you never married before, you've been single throughout prior to filing a petition, or you were married before and you divorced 100%, not separation. Whether by choice or legal separation, no. You gotta be divorced 100% before you file a petition. Some of our brothers and sisters too in Liberia are focusing on because our Liberian men, my people. I know other Africans are coming in, but I know my people more than anybody else. If you went to U.S. Embassy, visiting visa, because some people say when you tell people you married, they can get you visa. When you tell people you pastor, they can get you visa. But I know people that have been there forever. On these two categories, they still get a visa. The overall reasoning behind the visiting visa is to be able to demonstrate return during the interview. A lot of people are not able to demonstrate return. But let's assume you put under DS 160, married. They didn't ask you for marriage certificate, but you put it there. That's self-admission. And you got lucky. You got blessed. They offer you the visa. You get to America, you found love. Love found you. Now you done the adjustment of status. Do not do that other marriage here in America here until you divorce in Liberia. Because we're going to show up on you. And I'm going to show up right away, my people. I'm telling you a real story. Let me tell you something. The whole America story, my people from Liberia, you got to take it super serious. Because you want to leave that place to come here to live better. Where you are now, okay. Even people who got some sort of education, reasonable education, they didn't even get it. They think about you. They didn't even get that education. Some of us, we went to school during the war. High school. Elementary, middle school, or junior high and high school during the war. Graduated, managed to go to LA. We graduated. I was extremely blessed among many of my colleagues. I went to LA. Coming from Satan. Where Samuel Johnson when you couldn't get that. And I got a job as Minister of Foreign Affairs. That's a firecracker. That was fabulous. It wasn't much money. Like, it was 7,200 Liberian dollar every 30 days. Could not come on time, but at least I had that. I was able to hustle and learn something. I could get $1 to $2 outside of my regular pay, doing paperwork for people, including processing passport, processing article incorporation, select the document based on everything, processing birth certificate as well. So that my family could survive, because 7,200 Liberian naira was insignificant when it comes to what I needed to spend from day 1 of the month to day 30. My brother T.K. Johnson, he right here on the show watching, he was working in University of Liberia. I think T.K. Johnson was, I think, our TA, we call it, is it teacher assistant? Yeah, accounting department. But I T.K. Johnson will tell you how much I'm making. Insignificant. I can tell you, but guess what? My assignment wasn't bad. It was good. My assignment was really, really good, more than my salary. And, you know, I enjoy University of Liberia. That student life, I really enjoy it, including high school. I really enjoy it, to be honest. When I got to University of Liberia, the first thing is that I didn't pay a penny. Soup put me on the scholarship right away. They call it financial aid. Whenever Soup don't have enough money, funding, because senior comrades out there or veteran, they put money in there. And then we have also. Then in addition to that, at the time, the representative of Kulahun district also offered some money too. And I was chairperson of that money. Financial aid to give it to students coming from Kulahun district to go to school. University of Liberia. So now I could afford at my job. Besides my salary, I could afford. So you know what? I recuse myself from all this financial aid. Because at the time, only one you can get. How much one for school fees at? Just equivalent $50 USD. 2,000 to 3,000 at the time. 3,005 if you take in 21 credit. Around that corner. So I said, no man, I can afford the money. Let me just pay. I just took my name out. I did. Okay? So we were extremely just blessed to even have what we got at the time. Because some folks graduated with us. They went by the waterside to sell. On the sidewalk. Some of them nothing. Go to a Tasha to talk. I'm joking. So the whole America business, you gotta take it super serious if you decide to do it. Anything you put on your visiting visa application, make sure you do a printout and keep it. If you locate to come, what the Muslim people say, Alhamdulillah. If you're not lucky to come, you will have that evidence. But even if you didn't come, and you put on a visiting visa application that you're married, you put your spouse in there, whether you get the embassy marriage certificate or not, they already consider you married. The reason for that is, the reason for you keeping your own record, the day you get a real opportunity that has no string attached, your record is clear at the embassy because it's going to catch up with you. Anything change there, you got to have a legal reason and you got to have that proof of legality. Or else they're going to put you on administrative processing to investigate your old record and your new record. Or to reconcile between your old record and your new record that you just presented. So my people, I just giving you my 2 cents because everything I'm telling you is real. Some people got real opportunity. Somebody left from here and went down to Liberia and married to them. And only to go to, they had their almost visa, immigrant visa waiting for them. When the people go low, they were married before. When they come and they send the paper to me and say, the embassy requested for previous marriage termination document, which is divorce. They didn't have it. And they tried to do kukujumuku. It couldn't work. As I speak, done. That whole visa process terminated. revoke. You know what kind of thing you do to yourself? You made that person to spend all their effort or spend their money and everything and only to go low. You were married before. When go out and say, oh, I just DV married. Who told you they got DV married somewhere? Based on American context, married are married, my people. You got to understand this thing here. Married are married. Oh. So when you marry, whether you come to America or not, maybe the interview was not good and that relationship didn't work or it's not working, just divorce and put down your paperwork. So that the day you get different opportunity, you can maximize your chances. That's it. So, visa business, actually in Liberia and across the embassies, U.S. embassies across the globe, actually kind of going slow, all in all because of COVID, because those embassies got closed all the time. Then somebody say, oh, but COVID finished ever since. I said that true. You know how many people come into the country every day? You know how many people filing petition every day? A lot of petitions have been filed. You know how many a day Friday before I left my office, just ordinary men like me, and not even a lawyer? Think about that. The last time I checked, just I wanted it was about 60 some odd thousand. 2023. 2024, I didn't even check the USCIS backlog. Before Joe Biden left, they have to hire a contractor to help USCIS. So don't get vexed. Don't get yourself stretched out. National Visa Center ain't got control over it. They can only process the documents. The embassy got to have space before they schedule your loved one to go in. Once it is the time, they're going to schedule your loved one. Because once we do all the paperwork with National Visa Center, we submit everything and they come up with documentally qualified, you just lay it back. Don't stress yourself. Because I don't care how you feel about it. I'm just sorry. It's just going to be where it is until it is the time. That's why it is. But is it going to work? Of course, yes, it's going to work. Because the process, the standard, and the law, everything holding constant. It is running small. Slow but sure. So that is that. So far, so good. Our phone numbers are out there. If you want to call, you can call. The phone numbers are also on the flyer. You can call any of the numbers. You'll be just fine beside LRB number. That's our agent in Liberia number. Don't call them. I know you're not going to call them anyway, but I know Liberian people. Please do not call that number. The only thing is to call that number when we get a work for your loved one here, and we need to contact you locally, then our agent will contact you locally. Then we pick up from there, okay? But right now, you can call me if you want to. And if you don't want to, you don't have to on the show. After the show, our telephone numbers are on the flyer, also printed on the show. And let me call it for folks that are working and they're using Bluetooth to listen to me so that they can hear it too. Maybe they will press button on it. The phone numbers are 267-648-8012, 701-330-4693. Those are the two numbers, and the two numbers are on WhatsApp, day in and day out, okay? So, my people, let me come to income tax. We are still filing taxes, and we are still accepting applicants, okay? Send our way your tax paper, your W-2. But those of you who are single women or single men, then you ain't got no children, even if you get children, but you're working too much. And some of you that are doing the exam, you already need to stop. The exam thing can help you because it could put you into owing IRS or will make you not to earn any money at the end of the season. And the income tax business here, that tradition and the culture. America have been like this before we came. And say like this. The psychology of our people is that whether they make more money or not, whether they pay income tax, federal income tax on their W-2 or on their W-4, the mindset is they must get money. At the end of the season, when we file their taxes, they must get refund. But the rule of the game is not that. It's not that way, my people. The rules of the game is if you want refund at the end of the year, at the end of the fiscal year, then you gotta do better on your W-4 by paying your federal income taxes. You gotta do that. But if you don't pay anything under batch number 2, federal income tax will help. Then at the end of the fiscal year, you want refund, then it had to toll. You gotta pay your taxes, my people. Besides that, it is that income tax and other taxes that U.S. government collect to do all the good thing the government is doing. My big brother called me by on the show. Let me just tell him. Yeah, big brother, let me call you back on the show. All right, got it. So we gotta pay our taxes. In addition to that, I think something happened in 2024. There are a lot of people actually waiting to pay taxes, but it didn't just show up on their W-2. In addition to that, a lot of my customers told me they actually exempt. The exempt is some of those companies now get their human resources online, including the tax people. So folks go there and say, no, this money here, I'm not paying federal government tax. Okay, income tax. I want a little more in my pocket. Yeah, it's legal. You can do it. Because IRS is not going to tell you, so don't do that. Because at the end of the day, you're going to declare and they're going to know. If you didn't pay what you're supposed to pay, and based on your household size, family size, and all of that, and how much you made, it will still show up. So that's why they don't even worry about you. Okay? So, if you really, really want to make life easier when it comes to federal income tax or IRS not coming after you, you got to go back to your employer and tell them you want to edit your W-4. The W-4, that's a withholding form. That's what employer uses to deduct taxes from us, federal and state tax. So all the way at the bottom of the W-4, the lower right corner, there's something that they call extra withholding. Depending on how much you're making, you can ask your employer to do extra withholding from your paycheck whenever you're supposed to take pay. Most people take pay bi-weekly. So depending on your income, you could request for $25. You could request that they withhold $50. You could also request that they withhold 100 or maybe 150 or 200. It just depends how much you are making. And that will help you. It is literally mean you are saving yourself from paying penalty to IRS, because a lot of people, when they owe IRS, they're not able to pay that money in bucks. They have to do payment plan. This is reality. And when you do payment plan, it's just like credit card. The more it stay on you, like some of us we're living with it, the more interest you give to the people. Okay? So, to avoid all that thing, my suggestion is pay your taxes. put extra over there under extra withholding so that by the time the year end, you're just good to go. Even if you don't get money back, that's okay. But you will not owe the government. That would be really nice. Those of you that get children, some people say, oh, I get children. Maybe you got 2 or maybe 3 or you got 1. Let me tell you something. Under box 2, if you don't pay your federal income tax, I just did a client. That's American standard. That client. But I'm not client, based on my standard. Customer. Yesterday. So the 2018 tax law is a little different. There is a string attached. Let's just call it that way, okay? Let's say you got 1 child and you make 65,000. Your 1 child tax credit is 2,000. You lose it. You lose it already. Because under that box there, box number 2 is federal income tax withheld. If you didn't pay anything that you exempt, you pay nothing. So what the software does under the tax law, they take your child tax credit and put it in there, boom, because you didn't pay nothing. So let's assume, because you get 1 child, okay? The IRS statute says or require every $100 we make, we that live in the country, working families, every $100 we make, the tax bracket is 35%. So 35% go to the government, 65% come to us. We don't want work. So that's the simplest definition I can offer. Another example is every $35,000 we make, we have to pay $5,000 in taxes. I know it. You don't have to say anything, okay? Majority of us don't do that. And because we don't do that, that's the reason we have to have this conversation. So when we do that, at the end of the year, we declare based on our household size, how much we work for, how much we pay in taxes. Do not count Social Security and Medicare. They ain't part of it yet. Social Security and Medicare actually for us. But it's not rich yet. That's what the law said, okay? So when we declare at the end of January, probably in February, IRS will pull all in a pool or whatever they call it. And depending on our household size, how much we pay in taxes, how much we make for that year, that is wages, tips, and other compensation. Box number 1 on the W2. Then IRS will issue us a check. I call it thank you. Thank you check. Oh, you did good. Oh, friends, you did good. So we'll give you about $2,000. Or we'll give you about $3,000 or $5,000, $6,000, whatever the amount is. That money is referred to as income tax refund. Refund means you pay everything you needed to pay during the year, but the government took some and gave it to you back because of how the tax law is. When you pay during the year, you work, your employer pay on your behalf based on your own signature. You declare at the end of the year, the government come in and say, thank you for doing good. But the only way you're going to get a thank you, you got to start now. You got to edit your W4. If you don't have to edit it, just leave it as it is and put additional withholding. The W4 is running online. But besides that, every employer got it on your account. They got a portal. You all know it already. Those employers that are not doing it online, go to your HR office and request for their W4 to tell them to do extra withholding for you. They will ask you how much. You tell them how much, depending on your income. Our own tax business, we're not only filing your taxes, but providing education. How you can do it so that you can owe the government or maybe you get some money back. So the whole issue of children, it don't really work no more the way it used to be when the child tax credit was $1,000. Now it's $2,000. You think the federal government is stupid? The federal government is stupid. It's stupid. They put a string attached to it. When you don't pay your federal government taxes, your child tax credit go for that. And it's still indicated on the 1040 that the government offer you $2,000 per child. If you get 2 children, that $4,000. But if you didn't pay your taxes, they're gonna take it. If any change there, they give it to you. Now, we get some single moms here, they say, oh, I don't work too much, but I get plenty income tax. That's true. When you don't work too much, and you get 1 child, 2 children, 3, 4, 5 children, of course, there's an income they call earned income. That earned income, according to IRS statute, is for working families that make lower income from January to December. But they got children. So the government came up with that. When they file their taxes, let's see somebody work for $20,000 for the whole year. Like Philadelphia, for example. Working at the airport, $23,000. You got children? You live in poverty, according to the law. And that law literally refers to inner city community members. But they're there, they get plenty of children. So the law says, if you're in that category, you work for $23,000 up to 30 to $32,000. You get 2 children, 3 children, 4 children, 5 children. I don't care. The law says, besides the child tax credit, they will give you additional child tax credit, which is earned income. And earned income starts from $1. $1 all the way to $2,005 per child. You see that? So that how can they make more money? We don't do taxes. I don't know about other people. I do. I read the tax law a little bit, reasonable, the time I can afford. That is why it's not free money. It's because you live in poverty. Regardless of where you live. Once your income is below the belt, it's below the threshold, and you got plenty of children, you're going to get that money. But, that is the law. Are you rich for that moment? Maybe you rich based on your own definition. But I want to be able to get that money every day. I sit here to talk. I'm going to wait for Uncle Sam because I got plenty of children so I can get earned income because my actual income is low or lower. It just depends what you want. So they call it earned income. So those of you that are here working plenty, don't be confused. Work. It's going to help you. When you hit 65, 67, your retirement is going to be super, super fabulous. Your Social Security is going to show up really good. If you're a U.S. citizen, any part of the world you are living, you will still enjoy your life. Income tax can do that for you. Your Medicare is going to take you anywhere you go. The doctor visit and medication if you are sick. If you're not sick, good luck. But old age comes with sickness anyway. Okay? So my buddy here watching TK Johnson Day Accounting all the way up there. He will tell you. He will tell you. So the tax law is formulated in that way and manner. And another thing I noticed about the country, and some of our sisters in Canada, they don't understand it. They say the government love them. That's true. Excuse me, because this is the thing, they don't read the law. All these policies in America, they don't read it. They just get the benefit and walk away. Even the fine print, they don't read it. They just walk away. When you are doing better in the country, the government cannot give you public benefits. They don't give it to you because you're already good. That's it. You're working, earning money. They don't give you food stamp. They don't give you child care. They don't give you medical assistance. They don't give you WIC. WIC is women pregnant. They born baby until that baby hit 5 years. The government give them milk, fruit, and produce. When you're working, your income hits certain number. The government cannot do that for you. But majority of the single women, I don't know how come they're single. I don't know. But they got children. I don't know. That one that is G's. And my buddy Gus here will tell you. Gus and I used to work the same job, right? In Philly. Not in Philadelphia. My man said, you want to live in Philadelphia again. He moved to Delaware. Gus will tell you. And this is how America look like. The only public benefit in America that I know, if I'm wrong, Gus correct me, that's student loan. Student loan got no threshold on it when it comes to income. Regardless of your income, you can still go to school on student loan. The only thing that is required to get student loan in America here is green card. When you on work permit, no, you can't get student loan because that credit. They're giving you loan to go to school. When you graduate, you get better job, you pay back. Okay? There's no income threshold on student loan. The only thing you need, you must come to the country legally and get your green card. If you become citizen, good job. You get student loan. But food stamp, housing assistance, I'm giving it to you for free. Food stamp, housing assistance, medical assistance, legal aid here in North Dakota. If you get problem with your husband, you get problem with your wife, your income is low, North Dakota can give you legal aid. They hire lawyer, the state pay them, and they work for you. They call it public defender, right? In some other state. Okay, that one there too. WIC. All the public assistance, you name it. It got income threshold. Every state you go to, it got income threshold. And majority of our sisters, they middle with that income threshold because they're not making money. They're not making money. And now the people that can say, the women in the town here, in the country here, the law protect them or the law favor them more than the men. That's what they say. Because the men are not going for food stamp like that. The men are working. Some men are here making 78,000, 80,000, 90,000. They can't get food stamp. They can't get it. But the women they can get it. Then the other one, they say that weapon, that child support. My people, the law is the law. Like our big brother Musa Belede will say, right? It is the law that two people can produce children. Not one person. It gotta be two. Whether you all like each other or not, at that moment, that two. Okay. So the law say, here in America, when you and somebody get child or children, two of y'all must be responsible for the children because that your enjoyment brought them on the earth. So when one person run away, or one person won't be responsible, then the government can't in. You that now want to be responsible, the government still pay child support. So the one that want to be responsible for the children, they take some money from you, about 15-25% depending on your income. It's based on income again. How much you're making to your job. Because the idea about child support law is not to make somebody to die or to make somebody not to live no more. No. It is about the care of the children that your enjoyment brought them on planet Earth. That's the law. That's the intention of the law. But some of our sisters they think say that curse. So they're cursing the old man by putting child support on them. But they did not put the child support on them. It is the law. They just went there. They say, hey, John Brown, we born each children. The John Brown, I want to help me. The government say, okay, we inform John Brown. Child support, just so you know, if you don't know, every region got a child support attorney or child support attorney general, that lawyer, that be lawyer for child support. So what they do, they say don't have the legal right to just impose child support on somebody. So what they do, they prepare the petition and send it to the court. The court process it and send a citation to that other parent that he won't be responsible. That parent got 21 days to respond to the court verbally or in writing. To say no, that not me or that me or I will do this, I will not do that. Or we do share custody. Okay, we're not friend again. We're not boyfriend and girlfriend again. We're not husband and wife again. Married people usually can be settled in the court through divorce. If that's the case, okay? You can decide that the other parent be primary custody. You can also decide, say, no, I want that parent to be primary custody. I want both of us to be to do something they call share custody in law. Family law, share custody meaning 50-50. I said two, I will take care of my children here because our enjoyment made the children to come. Then the other parent do the same thing. Then nobody pay child support. Okay? But all these small things, our people now know it. Especially those that are in Africa, that we call the people here that we call them, that will be telling them, say, I will put child support on your son. I will do this, I will do that. My people, let me tell you, don't take it from my mouth. Go on Google. If you know how to use AI and ask AI what is the purpose of child support. Okay? It's not a curse. I would even suggest it's a curse when you intentionally decide not to support your child or your children. That becomes a curse. But for the government to say you run away, somebody go to the child support unit, the attorney general there prepared it, something and send it to the court. The court send you citation to go and show cause why the child support should not be imposed. You not go there. Then, in fact, not only family litigation, but also criminal litigation too. In court, under the law, they got something they call default judgment. Default judgment means the court inform you about something that you need to go there. You need to say something. You not say nothing. You just sit down and labor. When that time pass, the court say everything they put in that paper, you agree. In the bro, we can say sorry me concern, right? That ain't there. Because you not say nothing. So the court say, okay, everything they put inside here, that ain't. So now the way the court will grant a child support attorney general now to go after you to impose a child support based on that court authority. They will find out from your job how much you making there. They're not looking for you again. They got you already. Everybody got social security number in the country. They will get you. They get your driver license anywhere you are in this country, in America. Any job you work in, they will see you. They will send the people to your job, and your job will start taking it from your pay and give it to that woman. They take the fees until those children hit age 18. How are you looking? If you are a responsible person, and the other parent also responsible, and y'all can work it out, you do 50-50. Share custody. No child support business inside. If their part of intention is to put child support on you, that's okay. But you got to stand your ground. When they go and the court send you that citation, you don't get me money to pay lawyer, call me. I will respond to the court on your behalf. We will respond legally. Legally. Let me show you something. Say again though. Those of you that are married, y'all can handle the issue in court through divorce. Those of you that are not married, this is what we're going to use. Family law. This is it. It's a book. This is 2024 edition, okay? Yes, yeah? And I lawyer about this is what I do. So you call the KMC guy. Your former girlfriend said they will put you as a point because they want to curse you. And you not agree, you want to do share custody. We'll work it out for you. Better still, you can go to licensed lawyer. You can go to licensed lawyer and you'll work it out. And guess what? Majority of the states in America, including the state of North Dakota and Minnesota, they always want the child best interest. And the child or children's best interest is both parents to be in their lives. So there's no judge. Majority of the judges want that. So they ain't going to court. Even the get legal aid, my brother, don't run away from your responsibility because it's going to be 18 years. And when you got child support on you, you made no arrangement and you not pay, it become criminal. And that's when they arrest you. They're coming for you, but they're not just coming for you because they're coming for you. Child support going to write you, telling you're not paying your child support because where you were working, you are no longer there, you're not working. Maybe something happened. But my people, child support is safer. Once you remain safer and responsible. Call your child support people, say you lost you lost your job. Excuse me. You lost your job, or you got fired, or you got terminated, or you got sick, or you went on the vacation and you overstayed. They will suspend your child support. When you return to work, you call the child support people, say, okay, I'm back. Or maybe you were doing small saving and you are traveling, you're not coming back on time. Call the child support people, say, hey, I want to do a bulk payment for 1 month or 2 months or 3 months, whatever that is, you do it, you will just be fine. I don't know why I bring people eating a super, that's something that God put on them that they're not supposed to put on them. You gotta be responsible. And that's why some of them around this corner didn't like me. But I don't really care about somebody liking me. I want to do everything humanly possible to inform other human beings that, let me tell you something, this thing can be worked out legally. If somebody don't want to be responsible, for example, don't worry about that. I got somebody here in my corner that didn't know that. And I told them, and beside that, they actually called a licensed lawyer and they re-emphasized what I told them. So, but why you didn't do it ever since? In North Dakota, for example, the children hit to age 12, they can literally decide which parent they want to live with. Yeah, legally, according to the family law. They can decide who they want to live with because this is the new world we live in. People are so angry until they want to get the children involved into their adult conflict. So, legal scholars already thought that this thing would have happened. So they came up with remedy through law. L-A-W, not L-O-R-D. So, the gentleman said to me, my daughter says she doesn't want to be with her mom anymore. But guess what? The child left over 3 months ago. And I said to him, did he call her to let her know what's going on so that she can call child support and drop the case? He said, yeah, I did, but she said she's not doing it. Why? Child support that you've been getting from age 1 all the way to age 14. Now the child said they don't want to be with you for whatever reason. We don't know, okay? Alright, that's okay. But how come the child said they don't want to be with you and that's your legal right to decide they can be with you or they can't be with you at that age? And you are telling the person, say, I cannot drop it. And the law say, you that receiving it, you that impose it through the court or through the child support unit, you have the legal right to drop it. Because the child is no more with you. So we try to approach that path. The individual said no. Because I can't go to court, I advise my buddy in my corner, called a licensed lawyer. They sent a citation already. I'm telling you serious something. They send it. You see wickedness in high places? You see wickedness in high places? So now they send a citation already. Because those are things that require legally. You got to send the individual citation. If they agree to get to that single phone call and tell the child support people the child is no longer with me, that's fine. If they say no, then we proceed to court. And not this thing. When we go to court, all the money the government gave you, taking it from that individual that gave it to you for the last 3-4 months, you're going to pay back. In addition to that, the child support going to be on you now. You got to pay because the child support don't want to be with you. And they say they want to be with you. So now you're going to get the child support now because you don't want to be a normal person. You don't want to be a fair person. So we're going to court and spend some money by hiring a licensed lawyer so that the law can compare you. The child support going to drop. It's going to fall, but it's going to be on you. Right now, the individual said you want nothing from them. They just don't want to be paying for something that they're not supposed to pay for because the child lives with them. And the intention of the child support law is to cater to the children with that small money. If the child is already with me, why you want me to give it to you? That's the question. But this is the life we live in. Some of the African women, they just like that. They can't change. They think there's a special law here that protects them against men, which is not true. But that's what they say. So they live in that small bubble. There's no law in America that actually protect one group of people against another or against the majority of the people. No law here, my people. It's just a mindset because of small thinking. That's a typical example I gave here. And you know why? Behind the scene doing some push. We're going for it. Some people in their small corner here say, "Oh, I will suffer him. I will suffer." No, you can't. You can't suffer nobody here for relationship business. They married not working, not working. You say somebody can divorce you, they can divorce you. Whether you ready or you're not ready, you think that like brother here. Whether you sound, you're not sound. The law say for those of you that marry here in North Dakota and Minnesota, contact me. I don't have to go to court. If they agree, we will serve it. If they not agree, we'll work with you go to court. Especially in North Dakota and Minnesota. Here in North Dakota, when you file a divorce, they give both parties and the children. And they still come in as third-party interest because of the children. They offer 1 year straight. 1 year to 1 year, 2 months. That divorce must be resolved. That marriage will be dissolved. Whether you ready, you're not ready, you will go to court, you not go to court, they don't care. It's scheduled. And plenty people on the docket. So that your thing again. It don't work here in North Dakota and Minnesota. It doesn't work. Somebody can divorce you whether you're ready or you're not ready. When that time hit, you don't show up. They just hit the button and send the copies to you and the other individual. So, my people, on the issue of child support, the high looking here, child support unit or attorney general unit do not have any legal right, any legal authority to impose child support on anybody in America. However, they have the legal right to prepare the petition and submit it to the court, and the court will reach out to the other parent. If you don't go there and you don't say nothing, then of course the court will agree with the child support bill lawyer to say, go ahead. Anything that fall down on you, it fall down on you. Alright, okay. So those of you in Africa listening to me, you're taking. You don't have to even kind of like say, oh, the man say, hey, don't do that. Go on Google and just check it out. Majority of the states in America, 50 states, are the same thing. There are people here who got 2-3 children, they're paying $425 for child support based on their income. If you're making $100, you think child support going to take all the money from them, how you will live now, how you will pay your bill. But the people don't even understand that. Just the idea that they will be getting money for 18 years, that's all they after. What the money for? They don't care. Somebody can get the money, they take it to go to Africa, to go marry another man. and they leave the children here with different people, and that person there go leave the children, then they say in trouble. I know somebody here who paid child support. The woman took the child and carried them to Africa and leave them there. And I advised them, they didn't listen to me. I didn't want to get them out of trouble, okay? Because before post office can issue passport, two parents got to agree. The woman cajoled him and agreed to sign that paperwork. And post office issued the passport. The woman carried the child to Africa. Liberia. I was in Liberia on my jolly vacation. He can't go call me. Oh, Mr. Duno, I said, hold on a minute. Did you sign the paperwork for the passport? He said, yeah, but I only signed it for that time. I said, my brother, it's done. Nothing you can do about it. No lawyer can help you get that child back to America until that woman ready to bring the child. He thought I was joking. I'm joking. Because in the first place, the child is a U.S. citizen. They can live anywhere they want to live. No restriction. Number one. Number two, you are in North Dakota. The woman in North Dakota. The child is a North Dakota resident. Liberia and North Dakota ain't got no extradition treaty. It's done. So, however, Liberia and the United States got extradition treaty. Who administers the child support? It is a state. But even if you go to federal level, post office is a federal government. Okay? You sign, the woman sign, and allow the child to go. So the case closed. So just live with it because you don't listen. You think the thing I'm telling you, I just got it free? I got the information free? I have to read. I got to pull myself back to the classroom to go back to school and do small legal study to be able to say what I'm saying. But you don't listen. You don't listen, you don't follow. So now, this individual paying child support, but the child not even in America to enjoy this facility in America, to even go to better school in America. They are in Liberia, and a woman, oh God. It is serious, but that's why it is. So, that is my people. So, let me leave that one there. So, the telephone numbers are out there, and on WhatsApp, and let's do it on YouTube as well, Twitter and Facebook. With that, running. Okay? Okay, William K. Samawulu say he will call me later. Alright, William, call me later. It's serious. So that's that. The taxes, we talk about it. Everything I'm talking about this morning, I'm sitting down right here, getting my time, and just doing my thing. In my little corner and stay in my lane. So we talk about immigration, we talk about visa, we talk about affidavit support, we talk about all the other stuff, and we talk about taxes. Now I'm coming to talk about life insurance. In our Liberian community, for example, we don't like to talk about death. African as a whole, we don't like to talk about death. Death is so sacred to us that what we think. I like the American people. The people working there are alive, they prepare for everything, including death. And let me tell you something, life insurance is not dead body insurance. It is living being insurance. Living human being insurance. Living human beings insurance. It's not death. However, it is fashioned in that way. They call it life insurance. For example, let's say you have a family of 3. Or let's take the African standard. Let's take the African standard 7. Husband and wife. And 5 children. That's the African standard there. Husband and wife and 5 children. If you brought your parents here, that's cool. Mom and dad, or maybe one of them, that's not too bad. Then the number going up. And you got a life insurance for your family. Let's assume 500,000, $500,000. That 500,000 divided into two. 250 for the woman, 250 for the man. Each child there, that's 20,000. I'm licensed so I can discuss it. You think a small boy and I'll learn plenty. I'm telling you, me, I can blow my own horn. That my body goes then when I want to be politically correct. I don't get time for it. You ready watching the show? Do we have control over death? Regardless of what kind of church you go into, what kind of mosque you go into, you ain't got no control over death. It's going to come. Do we know when? Probably not. Do we know how? No, we don't know. Do we know where? No, we don't know where. Do we know how? Probably not. But it's going to come. It is super guaranteed that we're going to die. Right? So now, let's assume John Brown, family of 7, boyfriend, girlfriend, or husband and wife, because of how we live. 5 children. 1 person dropped. That person was bringing 50,000 to that home. They dropped. The other adult was bringing 50,000 to that home. So altogether, that 100,000. Annual household income. The children are still under age. They can't bring no money. So the 2 adults. So 1 person dropped. The first thing that happened to her, we lost a family member. That emotional trauma already ongoing. You ain't going to see them no more. They are no longer human beings again. They become a object, lifeless object. We call them body, right? But all going to be body at one point. Yeah. We don't even call them by their name anymore. We call them bodied. B-O-D-Y. So in addition to that emotional trauma, because that person gone, then we got economic trauma or financial trauma. That 50,000 that person was bringing to that home, it gone permanent. It ain't coming back. It gone, my people. This is a real life. It gone. Ain't coming back. So what happens? You got to go to work, right? Of course you got to go. You have 2 income coming or not easy. Now that only 1 income coming. You know what's going to happen to you? You are depressed. The children don't care. They still got to go to school. Now, that individual is to take them to school. You go to work. You now got to take them to school and still go to work anyway. Maybe the hours you were not doing, you got to do those hours. Now you start going to start forcing with your supervisor. Maybe, depending on your job title and your position. Or maybe start forcing with your manager. Because things are not looking good. The answer to everything beside our God in heaven is life insurance. My people, life insurance death proceed has no income tax on it or sales tax, depending on the state you live in. If it is $250, it is $250. And most life insurance got this incremental policy embedded in there, meaning every year your life insurance policy, the values of your life insurance or death benefit will go up, even though the premium go up slightly too. It will go up. But let's say you had it for the last 3 years, for example. So instead of $250, you're going to $350 on that individual that fall down and they're not waking up, because that's why it is. 350,000 is a big changer for your life, even though that person go. And you know, we all can cry. I do too. When somebody died that was closer to me, like my late sister passed away, Sister Fermenta, may her soul rest in peace. Last September, I cried. Of course I cried. If I don't want that Africa, right? Nothing there. It finish. Right, okay. But it should never be like that here in America. Because there are too many with the LR people who can say plenty of opportunities here. It must never be like that. I say so. How much is $25 or even $125 or even $150 that you cannot pay for your loved one to die and that's it? Shame on all of you. I say so. So if you got a 350,000 life insurance and that person pass away, that person in the first place will get a decent burial. That person will get a good memorial service depending on your faith. In addition to that, the family can have some peace of mind without going to work for that moment. Because they got 350,000 stock, clean US dollar, stuck in the bank. The same account you use to pay the premium, the same account will be used to deposit that check. 350,000 US dollar in your name. Can't beat that. Can't beat it. After all the emotional stuff passed, that family member is decently buried. You can stay home a little while without going to work. And you don't have to worry about whether you get money to pay the bills or not. Because life insurance will address that for you. And have that peace of mind. And you can still take your children to school normal. If you need to do that. Because the other person gone. So, after everything, the dust settle down. Some people love one, can say when they pass, they should be buried in their home country. You don't have to worry about that. Because you got plenty of money. And under the law, continental USA and Canada, I did a test, I did a study, I took the test and passed it. I am licensed. All the life insurance company waiting for is proof of death from the hospital. Once they get a proof of death, the death benefit is processed and paid out. Ain't not wearing red shoes. No red shoe business on it. You're good to go. So after everything, the dust settled normal. Going to normal life. What to do with the bonus money, call me. I'll tell you what to do with it. I will link you with my professional partner who has an investment license. I do not. Okay? I've fallen out of my investment class. I'll finish it. But I got some ideas. But I cannot take pay for it. Because I do not have a license. That's what America say. When you start a class, you got to finish it and be licensed. Then you talk and get paid for your talking. Because it's a professional talking. You got plenty of options to invest that banner money and just sit down. Maybe do something on a part-time and take care of your children. The person that passed, they're gone. My people, Cash App, Zelle, though other small things from community members and family members, other family members to you in a bar. It's okay. But it's not enough. When you are living in America, yeah, my people, you try to get life insurance. Even you won't call me, no problem. If you call me, I will be super happy. call me so that we can get a policy for your family. It is good. Every investment, saving money is a good thing because you never know how tomorrow going to be like, my people. Our people say when you live in a bat community, you got to hang like a bat. We live in America, we got to live like American people. We got to follow American way of life, American way of everything. But was it last year? I think last year or 2023, young lady died in our little community, 23 years old. It was so sad to even get the burial done. That age will typically be $25 to $30 a month for that premium, for at least $150,000 death benefit. It was not easy. And you're who the parents, your adult children don't want life insurance, put it on them. Put them on them. Because when the situation comes, going to fall down on your lap. Right here. Whether they listen to you or not. Put life insurance on them. It is a good thing. Pay that small money. Those of us that get children, we enter Walmart before we come out, we already know how much we don't spend. I know people still want to show their money. They say, they may not finishing. Yeah, not finishing right now. You got your parents here, some of you. Put life insurance on them. It's not a crime. It's a good thing. It's not even an offense before we be the crime. Life insurance is good. If we can protect our cell phone. And my daughter's phone here. If we can, even the phone is protected. Okay? I got insurance on all my phones. Then my Apple computer is protected. If we can get auto insurance, what about our own life? Our loved one life, my people are preaching this morning. Oh, we need life insurance for all of our families to be covered. I gotta preach it. Because like brand people looking like country chicken. Hard to do. We need life insurance. I will really, really appreciate if you can hire me to do your paperwork, to do your premium for you. If you want medical, that will even reduce your premium. The money is so paid to the life insurance company every month. If you don't want medical, you don't have to. We will consider your life as standard. 3 areas: lifestyle, medical condition, and age. Those 3 determine life insurance premium. The home we living in, those of you that own a home, you got homeowner insurance. You don't get that, you're not getting the house. The apartment we living in, some of you got rental insurance. If the fire pop or the place get burned. The car we driving, that material thing there, it got auto insurance. The dealership will not even allow you to carry outside until you put insurance on it. Some state call it financial responsibility. Oh God. Then our own life we can insure it. It on us. They cash out things. They sell things. They complete the contribution and not against it. But I'm just telling you, it can't call it. To bury somebody in Fargo, you know how much it costs? Cash to get a piece of land right here in North Dakota, and not free. Even though we Muslim people, you cannot use your private car to put their body inside. The state say no, you can't do that. You got to hire the funeral home people. Okay, so where all that money coming from? You were saving? You were saving? They are talking about when you are a Christian. Where the body got to go to funeral and be there for some time. Where you going to take the money from when you get life insurance, my people? Let's talk that thing the way it is. Let's talk it real. I want to tell you how much it costs they feel to bury somebody here in North Dakota. In Fargo, we collect money. Cash out. And Zelle. I'm not against it. But the way to take care of this thing better for the people that living, for family members that living to have a little bit of peace of mind, the way up beside our God in heaven is life insurance. Even it will cost you 150 or 200. Some of y'all can buy Gucci shoes and Gucci chain, jewelry, they think that y'all buy it. Plenty of money y'all buy it. Your cell phone and the Apple. That Samsung latest 24. 1,300, 1,250. You got it with y'all. You pay kind of some of y'all $500 every month. Some of y'all 1,000 every month. God damn it. Then you can't get life insurance for your family? Nah. I give it on you. Your loved one died. Community people got to put money together. Oh, it's troubling. You are in the country with multiplicity and pervasive opportunities. Thank God for social media. That somehow I get plenty ideas. We can say that on social media. We're not doing my course. We're not doing power course. We might do some hard talk, political talk, about Liberia and here. But at least we're giving you some tangible information that you can follow to do better. And you're still not doing it. And on your insure your cell phone, insure your car, don't insure your family. That dead body insurance, that what you say. That's not true. That your insurance. You that living are your insurance. I don't care how much contribution the community people will do and other family people. And I'm bad. But you can't call it. The place is very, very expensive when somebody fall down. Whether you're Muslim or you're Christian. When somebody fall down in the country, it's very, very expensive to get them off the ground. In fact, not to go to offer ultimatum to bury your loved one. When that time read, if you not do it, they go do, and you know what they can do? The one the Indian people can do that, what they will do to your somebody. You want that? You gotta do something. And some of you too, you do the life insurance, you can't share the information with the people that are living. The people in your corner. You can't share with them. They don't do it because they're for nothing. Because this world we living in America here, when it comes to insurance, it's all about claim. If nobody filed a claim, that money go free. So if you will do life insurance on John Brown, on Peter Brown, on Mary Brown, whatever that is, and the beneficiary is not aware, and somebody fall down, that free money. Because this mindset that my partner will kill me, or John Brown will do something to me, or this and that for my life insurance business, you gotta change it. You gotta open your brain a little bit. You live in the Western world. These things are normal things then. They're not that thing we do in Africa. Yeah, it's normal. People gotta change. And that's why some of us, their social media, we will use it to get your plenty information so some of you can change. You can't say, I didn't know it. You listen to me, you share the show, some people will catch it. You don't even have to deal with me because you don't want me to know that you get life insurance. What would that do for you or me if I know that you get life insurance? Huh? You all go to the white boys and white girls, but you all get it. If you deal with me, I will do it the way you want it. Because I'm licensed and certified continental USA and Canada. I know Liberian people don't build their own. I understand, but I will give you the information for free. And you gotta just take it, sanitize it, and use it. And use it. Okay? So life insurance got plenty of benefits besides death. We got people in our community that got cancer. The work I do, I got plenty of information. And some of my conversation come from there. They got people in our community that got cancer. If you got a life insurance for John Brown or Peter Brown or Mary Brown, for example, and somebody, the doctor said they got cancer, they got to cross in all of the life insurance policy, regardless of the company you're dealing with. They got that policy in there. They call it terminal illness cross. Terminal illness cross is somebody, the doctor said they got cancer, or some of those diseases or diagnoses that we already know you done. One that happened, a majority of the life insurance policy in America will offer that person 40% of their death benefit. Let's say, for example, you got $100,000 death benefit, they give you $40,000. Let's say, because you come in there. There are some companies that got something they call, let's say, disability benefit. Maybe you were driving going to work, you had an accident. It just depends what kind of policy you got on this particular one. You had an accident, you went to emergency room, or the doctor said you got to stay home for a little while because you're back. Maybe you get life insurance that have that particular cross there for disability. They will be paying you until you return to work. They'll pay you. Some of them also got cash benefit, a built-in cash. Maybe you want credit, or maybe you want to take that money. Good job. There are other technical stuff there, but life insurance is so good. There's a legal word. I'm not going to use it because people will not get it. But the premium we pay, even auto insurance. My small car is $124. The value of my car is about 27,000 actually. 27,000. It's a Toyota, right? 2020 Toyota. Even though I pay $124.99, God forbid, if my car got damaged today, tomorrow Monday, Gago will give me 27,000 because that's the market value of my car. Even though I pay $124.99 per month, but that insurance. So my car get damaged beyond repair, Gago gotta get the full value of my car based on Kelly Blue Book. That's what the law says. So you pay $125, $130, $150 for your loved one who has a policy of $150,000, for example, and that loved one passes away, it's $150,000 in your checking account. No income tax on it. The government don't take no tax on that money. That will help you in the world of my buddy, how they call him in Liberia, Vandela Patrick. That will help you to regroup. If possible, relocate. Some people, when their loved one passes away, they can't stay in that area anymore for some reason. And take care of all your emotional situation. You don't have to go to work right away because you got money to survive at that moment. But if you don't have no life insurance, the community people, other family people chip in through Zelle and Cash App. That's not going to be enough to stay home if you don't go to work. You'll not pay your bills. And nobody's going to help you pay your bills easily. So my people, don't mind my own mouth. Just do what you got to do. Do better. We got too much opportunities in this country. Our people can't fall down. They die. And to even get them buried is hard because we ain't got money. And we got all this Gucci stuff. Material things. But we cannot afford to pay $100. Somebody policy that $50. When the children are young adult, it will be as low as $25 to $30 per month premium. We can't pay that one. But every year, we do income tax for people. Some of these very family, me, I will talk it. And y'all know me, right? I will talk it. Y'all get plenty of money. Some of y'all get 5,000. Some of y'all get 6,000. Whatever y'all getting, you will not even take a single policy for the family. Some of you can't even pull down $5 for the children so that when they're done with high school, they can go to college. Something to buy their bow belt, something to just, get them ready to go. Maybe buy them car. You can do it. You will eat all that money before even the money comes. You are not finished eating it. You will go do layaway. It's not bad, but come on, these children didn't come on the planet because they want come. That our enjoyment brought them. And the income tax you're getting is because of them. Penny, you're not putting down. Some of you even leaving your relationship because of that income tax. You tell the children you run away, you get child support on top of it because some of these men they're not responsible. They run away from their own shadow. But you can't even do nothing for the children. You can't even put life insurance on them just in case, okay? Because 23 years old passed away the last time, okay? Just in case. You can't do that. You can't even do tuition planning for them. So that when they hit 18, 19, they're waiting to go to college, they will get small thing to get started with. You can't do nothing. You just swarm all the money. And when something happens, I say, oh, that's the devil. You're not the devil, that's yourself. I'm just talking it. So, my people, that is there. On my paperwork. So, some of you, whether I know you didn't deal with, or I know that for sure, you deal with cumulative member, maybe Lutheran Social Services on the issue of immigration, or maybe the Catholic people, or maybe a lawyer. Licensed lawyer, by the way, work for you, and they send your paperwork to USCIS, and they send you intent to deny letter asking for request for evidence, initial evidence or additional evidence, that kind of letter. If you receive it from USCIS, that they are making a plan to deny your petition until you can provide requested additional evidence, you don't know where to turn, God needs for you. Turn to us. Call the Kangoma'S Multi-Services Consulting. It will be able to help you. Everybody. Anything for immigration you don't understand it, just give it to us. Okay? Those of you that want to file your citizenship, I told you already, you give it to us. Those of you here in Liberia, in America, that want to do Liberian ECOWAS passport, birth certificate, traditional marriage certificate, or divorce plus more, give me a call. Be able to help you. Finally, everybody in Minnesota and North Dakota, you and your man are not working, or you and your woman are not working. North Dakota and Minnesota got something they call non-contested divorce, meaning both parties not having wahala. No. You're just tired with each other. Whether you get children, you not get children, you get property, you not get property. Our own property, you the house. Sepe house. The one they call mortgage, I call it sepe. Some people want to keep you for that one because they don't understand the law. Yeah. Then somebody in Sunday, oh, I will take the house. Oh, I will get this. Oh, I will get that. But they're saying it based on their own idea. But the law doesn't say that. There's a different interpretation of the law and different, based on different approach. So, if you are in Minnesota or maybe North Dakota, you and your man, you and your woman, you're tired. You get child support based on the same letter. Somebody trying to put child support on you, and you're waiting for you to work with us so that we all can do 50-50. So you don't need to pay child support. They don't need to pay child support. Give me a call. Especially when you're not married. You're not married easy. If there's a married there, probably divorce got to take care of everything. You can't be married and do child custody. No. You got to divorce. The divorce will take care of everything. But if you're not married, your boyfriend and girlfriend, you live together for 50 years maybe. Oh, God. Or maybe 10 years, 15 years, 25 years. You're still not married. No problem. We can take care of that easy. But overall, the bottom line is don't run away from your shadow. You cannot run away from your bath bucket. Whether you man or you woman, you got to face in your situation. You got to face in it. And yeah, you know who you must make your best friend institutionally? The court. Make the court your best friend. Even police people, they can't put for. Policemen can say whatever they want to say. They can put cuff on your hand or don't worry about it. Don't even attempt to fight them. Just go ahead. You know where they will take you? They will take you to court. When you go to court, brother, and my sister then, you'll be just fine. Because the court, they are neutral. And they're supposed to be neutral. They will ask questions. And they will give you time that they want to ask that question. And then you come home. Make the court your best friend. But a lot of our people scared of court. That's another issue. Why are you scared of the court? They rather deal with the police people than the court. I want to deal with the court any day. I don't want to deal with no police officer. You go to good school. Be writing run-on sentences. I want to deal with the court. Because the court is much safer. They understand what they're doing. But some of these police people misinterpret the law. Some of them. Just because you are black, they handle you different. And the law doesn't say that. So I'd rather deal with the court than to deal with the police. And sometimes they are very, very unreasonable. I live in North Dakota, I'm telling you. They're less basic. Like crazy. So folks, sometimes I try to put folks in my talk, in my tone of voice, everybody, I want you to share the show. Please share the show because the issue too juicy. Plenty of information, bucky. Okay, so I'm going to stop it there. Let me finally recognize some good people here that were not on earlier. Oh yes. We do treat people across the United States. Say North Carolina, yeah. We do. If you are interested, my sister, let me put my number here because you asked that question. My number on the flyer, my number's right out on the flyer, but I'm putting it there for you. Willie, Diane, do you train agents in North Carolina? Of course we do. We do. Okay. So 267, right? The numbers are coming. Yeah, we do. Just call me, we're talking, okay? All right, that's it. Willie. All right. Excuse me. So yes, we do. Continental USA and Canada. I'm also licensed for, but in fact, my people not even hiring me. That was sometimes just focus on immigration because they want to bring their people there. That's why it is. But it's a good thing. Insurance is good. Insurance of any form is just good. If you sell phone, for example, my iPhone messed up, right? I just call. They wanted my daughter on. Me and my children we got iPhone. Me I got Samsung iPhone. My daughter on here. Before I made up my mind, my other phone was here. The last time my laptop computer, plenty of money laptop computer. By the time I called, they told me, beside your insurance, your warranty is still valid. And warranted another insurance too. Or they call it guarantee. It was the day before Christmas, I reported it. The damaged computer. Verizon agent told me immediately after Christmas, You're going to have your new computer at the door. And for sure, I did. When we pay these monies to them and we have a situation, they reply right away. Because America is a business country. But a lot of our people, a lot of our community members, they don't want to do it like that. I'm not going there before my man came here, before my woman came here. That mentality, we need to get rid of it. That's not true. How your man will kill you? You think your man will get into trouble for insurance business? You think your woman will get in trouble for insurance business? But in case somebody fall and pass, children all die in the place here. Even though the government can take. I got a customer down here. North Dakota, almost all the way to the Canadian border. They call it small town Waffle City. Okay? That get 2 years old pass away. They didn't get city, they went to Como. They passed away. You know what the government thought? The government thought that one of the parents were kind of irresponsible because they were also tussling. That they tossed the government got that body. Even the 23 years old that passed here in Granville, the government took the body to do a tossing on them to make sure. So, those kind of people can pass away. Then what about you and her? And life insurance policy is so nice. Even if you get 10 children, you can only pay for one. It covers everybody. Okay? Yeah, my sister talking Sunday. Verizon replacement process is very, very super fast. I've been with Verizon for almost 7 years now. So I like their product. When I travel to Africa, I still use my signal because I leave my line open because of what I do. Okay? If you have question, go talk one. If you have question, you can call me now. If you want everybody to hear you, if you don't want people to hear you, then when I get off the show, you can call me, okay? That's the answer I got for you. The telephone numbers are on the flyer and also printed on the show, and that's it, my friend. Let me recognize those who I did not recognize earlier because they came late. My own big sister in Fargo, Musu Snatter, thank you for coming. Please share the show. My buddy Gus Sewala from Delaware, thank you for coming. Please share the show. Prince Wamorba, thank you for coming. Please share the show. You say you got questions about DV, give me a call after the show. I'm almost done. I've been viewing some information regarding the DV2 program. What is it about? DV2? DV2, for example, if you and your wife are married, you play the TV, and you serve a principal applicant, you are considered DV1. The person that you added as your wife, they are considered DV2. If you're not married but you are the principal applicant, the dependents become DV2. Maybe your children, okay? That's the information I got on that Prince Wa Maruba. If you have additional questions, after the show, give me a call. The telephone numbers are on the flyers, okay? And also printed on the show. Thomas S. Brown III. Thank you, my brother. You're crying for Liberian people. Hey, the people are country chicken, they're hard to do. You need to cry more for them, but you need to share the show so they can listen to me. Okay? Thank you for coming. William K. Samawolo. Good morning, sir. I know this brother here from New York. Okay? Thank you for coming. And you said you got question too. You got your citizenship. Okay. Give me a call after the show. Then we got Decontin F. Robert. I will be there live. Good job, Decontin. Thank you for watching the show. But please share the show with everybody in your contact. Maka J. Chill. Woo! My friend and brother. I say crazy people. No, our people are not crazy, Maka J. Okay? Our people just don't know. And sometimes the culture. That's what I think. They don't know sometimes the culture, but my people, I can tell you for sure. There are a lot of Liberian people don't share whatever they share, but I do a little more. And the intention is for people to get the information and to use it. The one that works for you, you use it. The one that doesn't work for you, just sanitize it, clean it nicely, and use the best part of it. But it's a good thing for us to share this information. A lot of our people don't know. Those that know it too, their own culture doesn't permit them to do what they're supposed to do. But trust me, your culture as an African doesn't disallow you not to cover your family people with life insurance. That's not true. There's no culture that should stop you from protecting your family. No culture. I don't care where you come from. There should be no culture that stop you from protecting your family under the life insurance policy. This country got plenty opportunity, even our children. There's something in investment training they call dollar investment. My buddy and I'll talk about it because he already licensed. He got a lot of information in there. I get a book too. He been encouraging me for me to do it. I ain't doing it because it's too much reading. And I'm in this class already. This class I'm in here. Not only family law, but also criminal law. Okay. So probably I'm going to do it later on. But they call it dollar investment. Dollar investment work this way, my people. You just add this one to your plate. All right. Your child is born today. Every day, you put down $1 for that child. Meaning every 30 days, $30. And you give it to investment company. They put that money on the market. If you want to do it on a biannual basis, meaning every 6 months, you will pay that investment company based on $1 per day for your newborn. My people, by the time that child hits 50 years or less, even if you want to deal with retirement age, you can deal with that. Or maybe you want to make it with 30 years. Do the math. A majority of the investment company, especially mutual investment and annuity. I know it, that's what I'm telling you. Annuity, and not that you are CD thing you can do. No, I'm not talking about that. Whether mutual investment, annuity, and IRA. God. Majority of them, you put in literally 20% at the end of the investment time. That time they offer you. They offer you 80%. 80%. So if you just go by that dollar investment, $1 every day for your child. It don't have to be newborn. Maybe your child already born. Maybe the 1 year old already. Maybe 2 years old, 3 years old. But the idea here is $1. Because I'm supposed to the money too plenty. $1. You put down for your child. You typically telling your child, the way I suffer, I don't want you to suffer like that. And when you go to good school, by the time you get out of school, you take your money and enjoy. Enjoy yourself. I'll be gone. If you stay around the corner, because me, I'm going to live up to 100 years and more. I'm very positive about that. I'm very positive. You're good to go. You and your child can literally enjoy that money. $1 investment. Let's assume you are a 20-year-old dad. 20 years old dad. Because we got the kind of people in our community. Some people 18 years old. They already died. Some of our sister, they're 18 years old. They're already mom. Or let's take it for 20. We're taking it for 20. That's a conservative number. 20. 20-year-old dad and 20-year-old mom. Dollar investment. So you are 40 years to your age. You're 60. You are 47 years old to your age. You're 67. The fact that you're 67, you were 20-year-old when you born our child and started investing dollar into their investment plan. That child is already 40 years old when you are 67. They're already 40 years old. They can take that money. And you still got time to enjoy some of that money. I'm joking. $1 investment. $1 every day. Your child born today, or they born yesterday, or day before yesterday, or 1 year ago, or 2 years ago, or 4 years ago. I don't care. But it's $1. And that money could also help them to go to good school. They don't need to get too worried about student loan. What? My people, plenty of opportunity in the country to get money, legal money, to earn money legally. Yeah, in America. Our people don't know. They only didn't know to go to work and do overtime, which is not bad too. Because we all did that before. I'm not doing it anymore. And you know why? I'm going to continue building until you see me. I sit down in my living room talking. Oh, they plan the talking. On a serious note, is this not good? And I'm giving you real information, real time, in my little polo t-shirt. Better investment. Y'all take it. I'm telling you. Let me tell you something. The paycheck is not bad, but paycheck will never make you rich. Insurance will make you rich. Investment will make you rich. Because they got scientific proof. I'm doing IRA, for example. Last year I put in $5,000. IRA, I'm doing it. Because I know how to do it. You can even do it with fidelity. You don't need to talk to me. If you talk to me, you gotta give me something. But I'm not taking money for investment. I gotta give it to my buddy, okay? I gotta switch it to my buddy. He got a lesson for it. Y'all do it together. But I do my own stuff because I'm doing it for myself, okay? $5,000 I put it in. 72 hours later, when I check it, it was looking good. I said, no, then I gotta keep doing it. If I tell you what is inside that plane right now, you will not believe it. And if I tell you how much I put in there every month, you will not even believe it. Okay? So, let me just do quick math, right? And you see my phone. This is Samsung. It get protection. It get insurance on it. I can throw it like this, bust. Insurance company will give me another one. Because I pay insurance on it. And you see that? They all over Canada, civil all over Canada. Let me tell you that. They want my dollar on yet. Insurance on it. She can bust it. I'll call insurance to replace it. Okay? Her sister get the same thing. So, we iPhone, Samsung family people, okay? Y'all wait. Let me do small math, right? I just want to do that math so I can share with y'all. Those of you that yeah, and y'all share the show. So y'all see, this is $10 investment. I don't know whether y'all can see this number. Yeah, y'all can see that number. $10 per day. $10. So imagine I make it $20. $10 every day. Some of y'all go to work and do overtime, up to 30 hours overtime. Some of you 40 hours overtime. Some of you 50 hours overtime per 2 weeks. That paycheck is good. You can use your paycheck to do investment. And you'll be okay by the time you hit that retirement. But for that paycheck to make you rich, I'm sorry. It's not happening. That's just why it is. And when you do IRA at the end of the year, because I do taxes, the government give you some bonus for keeping money. For keeping money. Some of your job, y'all got 401k, right? And y'all see it right here. Just look right here. Right here. Small investment education. That's what I own now. Small investment education. You see, like, brother, people. Emmanuel Colley is saying, so because you have insurance on your phone, that means you can throw it against the wall and insurance company pay for you breaking your phone. Oh, but I want to protect it for. Emmanuel, the idea is about damage and lost. Literally, you taking it, but I don't have to throw it on the wall like I want to spoil my phone. Just to answer you, but even if I did that, insurance would still pay because I pay the premium every month. We don't want to make accident when we are in our cars, right? Sister Massa just came on. Massa Riggs, thank you for coming. And Emmanuel, thank you for coming too. Igu, you asked that question. We don't want to have an accident. But sometimes we own our cell phone while we drive. And then we have an accident, the car spot. Insurance come and pay for it. You think insurance going to say you mess with your car so we can't pay though? No condition on it. The only condition are there when your car spot because you pay money to them, they have to fix it. If the car cannot be fixed, they got to pay for your car because that's the contract you sign with them. So if I throw my phone on the wall and the phone spoil beyond repair, insurance company got to pay for it, brother. That is the way it is. That's the contract signed. They got to pay for it. Yeah. That's what they promise. That's what they guarantee. And in return, I promise and I guarantee paying their premium every single month. Automatic, they take it from my account. So, I hope I answered your question. How you looking, yo? Even life insurance, you didn't say how the person passed away. They didn't say that. They say death. Proof of death. How the person passed away, how did he pass away, my brother. That's why I say that America, yeah, they get plenty of opportunities, my brother. Plenty. You just need to research a little bit to get to know. But somehow, you got to go to training for it. Like I'm doing right now. Somehow, we don't learn any class, my brother. Somehow, I did master degree in business. We didn't learn about insurance there. The thing I'm talking, I didn't learn any class. I got to go back to school to do certificate program, to do certain training to be able to talk the way I'm talking. I just completed my immigration course. So, Emmanuel, I hope I answered your question. So, the small investment business, that your 401k is sponsored by your job. It is not bad. It is good. But when you leave that job, you're not putting no money there again because you're not working that job. If you leave the money there, the money will still be generating interest because your company 401 plan administrator, they actually do that. But the funny part about it again, our people will go into that money and take it. They can't even ask for loan because some companies will not offer loan. They will go into that 401k and take the money out before time. When you do that, there's a federal policy, federal law that require 10% penalty because you are not yet the age of retirement. According to definition, the minimum age of retirement in America is 59 years and a half. If you hit that, you can take that money, you have no penalty. You have no penalty. You'll be good to go. But when you are below that age and you take the money out, you get 10% penalty. Now, when they see people do their taxes, then that money become more income. It's 1099 ARO. ARO stands for withdrawal from your 401k. That's the biggest difference between the IRA and the 401k traditional, okay? If you put money inside the IRA, there's certain limit you can take some money out. Even the government, IRS will advise you to take some money out. Okay? You can take it anytime you want to take it, but it will be there for investment purposes, okay? So, too many information, my brother. My people, I can't sit here and give you everything because I'm not able to do so. But I really appreciate you guys coming. But some of these small things we just need to do. I'm just doing $10 for myself. $10 every day. The day I get a little more, then I do a little more. Think about that. $10 every day. A dog like me. According to new Social Security amended law, I got 20 years to go to get full retirement benefit. Full retirement benefit. If I don't want that full retirement benefit, I got 18 years to go, which is 65. The full retirement benefit is 67. Okay, so if I don't want 67, I can go with 65. Social Security. I will still get retired. And I can tell you anything that I put in the coffer for that time. Because it's there now. It's there. It's running. It's been running ever since. Since I got to know, look, I lived in this country for almost 10 years. I didn't know anything about these things. I got to know about these things recent and through my body. I knew about immigration and they will take immigration out. I knew about this ever since. But investment, taxes, life insurance, and all the other stuff through my buddy Morris, Jim Morris. Here in Pennsylvania, we all were doing the same group. Morris started. He put me through. I did a training. He gave me hard time, but I've been on it. I passed some of the tests. The other one, investment, I dropped it. And I'm going to pick it up soon. Let me finish with my other course. Because it's good. Let me tell you something. When you say one house in the country, the average pay for selling a single house in America is $4,500 as commission for you. $4,500. Some of you are making $4,500 every month. Some of you, but many of you not making that money per month. All you need to do is a training. I know our people, but let me tell you something. I know plenty things, and I name my company multi-services. Okay? We're doing plenty of things because that's my own mindset that I will be able to use it to do plenty of things I want to do. By the time I'm done with what I'm doing, the last thing I need to do is investment. Once I get done with investment, I'm good to go. I can be any part of, look, that thing even give you more money than medical doctor because it's no retirement on it. Until you are in your dying bed, you can be any part of the world. You use the internet to just do your paper and you get paid. You can list the property. You don't have to be the one to sell it. You can hire another agent to sell that property. Both of you will get paid. My people. These white boys and white girls you see sitting down in those places, you think they're sitting down there for nothing. That's all they're doing. All the housing they're listing, they're working with investment company. It's no magic. You just got to put this guy to work. This guy, this coconut here, put it to work. You can go on vacation. You be on your vacation just using your laptop. You own the internet and make money. Your brain give it to you. Our people don't support her. If my people just in the community were coming to me to do auto insurance, oh my goodness, I'll be just fine. Even though I'm fine, but I would rather be better. So there are a lot of things we got to talk about. We can't do all the talking today. By the grace of God, maybe tomorrow I will be on, now on the big computer, maybe to the office. I don't know yet. Then we will continue the conversation there. But my people, I beg you, I try to do some of these things, okay? You please share the show. Sister Massa Riggs, it's been a while. Thank you for coming on. Emmanuel Cody, thank you for coming. And thank you for asking that question, okay? I think I answered your question very well. But you please share the show. You share the show and share the show, my people. I want to say thank you plenty, my bunny people then. You thank you too. That your some friends say, yeah, let me do Hawasuko. One more time, then we go, yeah. Hawasuko were on, yeah. I don't know whether it's still on. Let me see. Yeah, some more. Oh my Hawasako. Oh my Hawasako, thank you, yeah, mama. So we stopping it there. We stopping it here today. I've been on the screen for 3 hours, 8 minutes, 37 seconds. That's a lot, but I've been away a little bit. The last time I was on here, I bombarded the puppy. Puppy burger. That show is up to 7,000 plus people listening. Oh my goodness. Woo! I hope and pray that this will be like that, but I'm not too sure because I didn't talk politics today. I'm not too sure this show going to go to that number. I'm very, very, very super sure because LeBron love politics. And you know why? It's a good thing to love politics because we want our country to be better. I get it. But Sister Nora, all of y'all, and everybody here, Sister Massa Riggs, please share the show, yeah? I tell ya. Let me go sit down and lay by a little bit and watch TV today. It's today Sunday, yeah. Yeah, today's Sunday. So that I can lay by small, my old back, you know. Yeah. All now used to be young people now becoming papeo. My jersey, my hair is getting bald, but the good news, I don't have a gray hair like some of my colleagues of my age group, So I don't need to buy Yumbo at this time. Maybe I'll buy Yumbo later on, but not right now. Okay, my hair stays super black. It's not too bad. At least our own love for screen will come here and provide plenty of information. Not too bad. So even if I stay on there in my comfortable home, I'm good. All right. Yeah, thank you plenty. I appreciate everybody. Happy Ramadan to all of my Muslim brothers and sisters. And let's try our best to keep it safe. Okay? Bye bye. See you when I see you. Another time.